James Wong Horowitz. Isn't it terrible? Okay, rolling, Louis? Beatles, how do you feel about your appearance at Carnegie Hall this week, the center of musical culture?
Well, a bit nervous, but not too much. You know, we just hope we go down, because we're on with a lot of Americans, so we hope they like us.
What have you done in New York, and what do you hope to see while you're here?
What can you say?
Well, we've been out to a couple of clubs, you know, rock clubs mainly, because we just like listening to rock when we're not working anyway. And we hope, well, we're hoping some of our favourite artists will come up, you know, but they're all out on the road or something, they're not here.
Who is your favourite artist, American artist?
Well, there's a lot, you know, Marvin Gaye, Miracles, all, you know, Mary Wells, those.
Who came up with the name Beatles, and what does it really mean?
John thought of the name Beatles, and he'll tell you about it now.
It means Beatles, doesn't it? You know, that's just a name, you know, like shoe. It means shoe.
The shoes. You see, we could have been called the shoes for all you know.
There have been huge crowds of teenage girls outside complaining that they don't want to mob you, they just want to speak to you. What do you think about this? Do you want to talk to them?
Well, have you ever tried talking to about 200 people at once?
We'd love to, you know. We never... if we all wave and somebody always says, "Just stop that waving, you're inciting them."
Between haircuts.
Quite a long time, actually. Last time was about 23 years ago. That was the last time I had one.
Have you met any interesting American girls?
Not yet, but hoping.
What do you think of the police protection you've been receiving here in the city?
It's marvellous. They're doing a great job, you know, looking after us.
Are the crowds as large as you expected?
No, we didn't expect anything like this, no.
What's the most interesting offer you've ever received?
Oh, yes. Had a lot of interesting offers, actually. No comment.
What do you think of the Christine Keeler Profumo affair?
It's great, yeah. Good publicity, yeah.
They're all happening.
Appearance last night.
Well, I don't know, the papers this morning were sort of... We've only read two of them, and they weren't very favourable. But I think one of the microphones was off, so that
but the kids still liked it, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
the audience was fantastic. It was a great reception.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
Straight to the stage. Miss, could you tell us what the attraction is about the Beatles?
Well, I like the Beatles because they're very original, and I like how they just are, how they work, how they sing. And I don't think they're very handsome or cute or anything, but I think that they're very...
A good beat. I like the background, and they could put over a song good, and like they have a certain, I don't know, like the audience knows that they like them, and so.
Over here and risk, I don't know what you risk by missing school, but why are you here today?
Well, we started out, but the bus got stuck, and it was already 9 o'clock, and we were late, so we figured, you know, let's go down to the plaza just for the fun of it and see, you know, maybe they'll be, you know, out or something. And we figured that since it snowed, nobody would be around, you know, because it's so cold out, so we came down.
How long do you plan to stay here today?
I have to go home because my mother, you know, she has to go home about 15, 20 more minutes. Because we're not going to get in, I mean, that's obvious.
Have you tried getting in the hotel?
No, but I know two other girls that did, and they made it all the way up to the 12th floor, and then one of the policemen got them and brought them all the way down again. I mean, there's no way you can possibly get in to see them.
Will you keep trying while they're in town to get in to see them?
Yes, we will.
For Carnegie Hall, I haven't got any tickets, but I'm going to leave my house at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to try to get in. I don't have any tickets. They were all sold out when I called up.
What would you do if one of them actually stopped on the way out from the hotel and started talking to you?
I would talk back. I'd ask them, you know, how they like America, what do they think of, you know, American girls. I don't think I'd be too nervous. I don't know. Maybe I would, but that would never happen, so.
Have you ever been this enthralled about any other entertainer before?
Well, I liked Elvis Presley first came out. I liked him and Bobby Rydell.
Are you a Beatle maniac?
I wouldn't say a maniac, but I like the Beatles.
How about yourself?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm interested in them as people and not just as much as people as performers, but I wouldn't run up to them and molest them.
Why did you come out here this morning in the snow?
Honestly, because I wanted to see them and I just wanted to talk to them.
Just talk to them.
What do you want to talk to them about?
About them, their personalities. I just want to see what they're like as people, see how much success has changed them. Not for any reason like these girls who look at them goo-goo-eyed and all this. Just...
Why are you attracted to them?
Well, attracted, no, but interested, yes. Their success has changed all of us, and we're very enlightened about everything. We just want to know from them how their success has changed them, if it has at all.
Where are you girls from?
West Orange, New Jersey.
West Orange, New Jersey.
What did you hope to gain when you came over from New Jersey this morning?
Well, not really gain anything, just,
What was in the back of your mind when you came to the hotel here?
Well, in the back of my mind was probably the thought that I'd never get to see them, but in the front of it was the hope that I would. Actually. I actually knew I wouldn't get to see them, but just the gander to come into New York.
Have you tried to sneak into the hotel?
Yes.
yes, we were in the hotel.
How far in did you get?
12th floor.
And what happened?
We got all the way up to the 12th floor, and someone came up to us, all right, girls, out.
See, the thing is, he thinks we're screaming, raving maniacs, and I just wanted to talk to him and say, why can't we see them? Why can't we talk to them?
We're not Beatlemaniacs.
Why aren't you satisfied with just watching them on television and reading about them?
Because we can't know what they're really like. We're sincerely and wholeheartedly interested in them as people. And
They're not particularly handsome, are they?
No, I don't think they're handsome, but you
not why
you
we
hear so
came.
much about them, and I think their personalities are so cute, but I think they're adorable. That's why I don't think
They
they're
seem
handsome.
like
Do you think
poor
they
ones.
sing pretty well?
It's not
When
that
they're in
they're
the
such
right
fantastic
acoustic.
performers. It's not that they sing so well. It's not that they're the best show business people ever. It's just that they're different. And I think that with their ideas, what they've brought out, they came out with a new idea, and I give them credit for developing this idea into such a success.
If you had a date with one of the Beatles, what would you discuss?
I discuss them, and if they wanted to discuss me, I discuss me. Whatever we discuss on a date. They're just regular human beings. They're nothing, they're just regular human beings with a little
That's
bit
what we're
of
trying to point out. If they're regular human beings, what are you doing here?
I want to meet a regular human being who's got a little fame, and I want to see how it's changed him. That's actually what I'm doing.
Have you ever been this crazy about any other entertainer?
No, and that's what's so amazing. We don't know why we're like this. Here I am. When I was 13, I was never crazy about Elvis Presley, the Everly Brothers, anybody. Here we are, both 19, and this is what we're like now. We were not like this at 13. We're like this now at 19. But we're not running around chasing after them. We don't want to stand there and yell and scream at them. We just wish that they'd let two people go in and talk to them. They said themselves they'd like to meet an American girl, but they can't trust them.
They can't trust the typical American
And how
girl because
can
they'd
we
be
say, well,
afraid,
you
and I don't blame them. Just a second.
You can't say, well, you can trust us. We're not going to fight you or grab you or something. But who would believe us?